Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. I'm your host. I'm Fernie Nang, and this is my co-host.
Hello, everyone. My name is Haifa, and I am Anferni's co-host.
And welcome to tonight's StackLeague Quest Series Coding Fundamentals Quiz. Now, before we get to the meat of the event, let's have Miss Haifa talk about what is StackLeague.
All right, so if this is the first time that you are joining a Stack League event, welcome, welcome. If this is not your first time, then this will just be a quick refresher on what Stack League is all about. So Stack League is the Philippines' first year-round competitive programming league with a mission to develop programming leaders that inspire a nation into coding. So what are the highlights of the event? And these are the highlights. So from 200,000 cash prize pool from before, it is now at 300,000 pesos and continues to increase the more partners that we get. Since we launched last March 16, this pioneering programmer league has gathered over 4,000 tech talents across the country to test their coding equity with a promise of nationwide recognition, thousands of prizes, hundreds of tech job opportunities, and invitation events only. And this event wouldn't be possible without our partners, JobStreet, Microsoft, Workbank, Rakuten Viber, AWS, Caliber, Accenture, Inquire.net, and SparkUp. And also, we'd like to thank our community partners who are helping us reach as many programmers in the country as possible. So, how does the ranking system works at StackLeague? Think of it as a game wherein when you register, you start at the bottom with 0 points, and then when the more problems that you solve, the more challenges that you conquer, the more points that you get, and then you rank up the league itself. So bronze has the easier level questions, and then gold has the hardest level of questions. And some of the highlights that we would like to mention here is that StackLeague, currently we have the weekly top 10. And the good thing about the weekly top 10 right now, even if you started late in the game, you can still be part of the recognized programmers in the league. So these are our top 10 for the week of 17. That was last week, July 4 to 10. And then all of them will get 500 pesos instant cash prize. So that is part of our weekly treasure chest. So if you're still joining, please solve as many problems as you can and earn a lot of points so that you will also qualify for the weekly treasure chest. Next, we have the team category. So currently, we just launched a team category and it already started last Monday. Yeah, Monday. And these are currently the teams that we have now. So the teams are essentially one group wherein you have to be at least 3 to 5 members. So all of you must be Stack League participants to be in one team. So it also has their own set of prizes, and you can already see here the top 4 teams already in the league. So we have the Yano Code, Flower Arranger, Q League, and they also made a customized logo. And we also have Team C Seat. Okay. And then as for our quest details, and for me,
Okay, thank you, Haifa. So, about today's event, StackLeague Quest. StackLeague Quest Series are side challenge events for league participants. On our third quest, we'll be having a coding fundamentals quiz. First prize gets 3,000 pesos. Second prize gets 2,000 pesos. Third prize gets 1,500 pesos. And the top 4 up to top 10 get a consolation prize of 500 pesos. And here are the mechanics for tonight's event. The format of the quiz is multiple choice. You will have 20 seconds to answer each question. There will be 30 questions in total in the quiz. Your goal is to earn as many points as possible as you can by answering questions correctly and at a faster time. So the faster you'll answer, the more points you'll get from a correct answer. At the end of the quiz, the top 10 will be announced as winners and will receive prizes. You will also be contacted by us, the Stack League administrators, and that's all. I think those are all the mechanics for tonight's Stack League Quest.
All right, so we now start the program. Let me just share. The quiz is screen. Hold on, everyone. Here you go. All right, so we are starting in a few seconds. We now have 58, and we will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys are ready? In. I hope everyone can start and see. First question. So this is a logos quiz. What logo is this? First, PHP, Golang, Java, or Python? You guys have 20 seconds, and now you have 10 seconds left. What logo can you see in this image? All right. So our leaderboard
Okay, for our next question, it's still the same logo question. Is this logo Vue.js, Angular, Ionic Framework, or Spring Framework?
2 seconds left. Okay, and the answer is Angular. Next question. Okay, the word blank comes from the name of a Persian mathematician, Abu Jafar Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi. So where does this come from? Flowchart, flow algorithm, or syntax? So this is a bit of a history. Time's up. And the leaderboard. Wow, first person is still Jerome Christian Lumakad. And the answer is algorithm.
Okay, next question. Question number 4. This is the time that depends on the input and on an already sorted sequence that is easier to sort. So is it process, evaluation, running, or input? Okay. And the answer is running. Running time. Oh.
All right, so as for our next question, a system wherein items are added from one and removed from the other end. Is it stack, queue, linked list, or array? So again, is it stack, queue, linked list, or array? Time's up. And our leaderboard shows that the first person is still Mark San Pedro. The answer is Q.
Onwards to the sixth question. Question goes like this. Another name for one-dimensional arrays. And the choices are linear arrays, lists, horizontal array, or a vertical array. Around 5 seconds left. Okay. Marks and Pedro's remaining at top one. And the correct answer was linear arrays.
Okay, moving on to the next question. From the following sorting algorithms, which algorithm needs the minimum number of swaps? First, is it bubble sort? Next, quick sort, merge sort, or selection sort? What is the answer? Okay, time's up. And our leaderboard shows that we have a new number one, Kim Paulo Soriano. Wow, it's distributed. The answer is selection sort.
Okay. Question number 8. Here we go. Algorithms. What will be the Huffman code for the letters A, B, C, D, E? Is it 010, 110, 1110, 111? Uh, or the other choices?
Pili na lang sila.
Dami kasi. And the correct answer was letter A.
All right. So for our ninth question, almost 1/3 there. Okay, two main measures for the efficiency of an algorithm are first, processor and memory, complexity and capacity, time and space, or data and space. What is the answer? Two main measures. And our leaderboard shows that Kim is still number one. Wow. The answer is time and space.
The 10th question. The space factor when determining the efficiency of algorithm is measured by you count the maximum memory. Is it counting the minimum memory, counting the average memory, or the maximum disk space needed by the algorithm? Time's up. Will the leaderboard shift this time? And or and Kim Soriano still on top. And the correct answer was the first choice, counting the maximum speed.
All right, for question number 11. So we have here, which of the following case does not exist in complexity theory? First best case, is it worst case, is it average case, or null case? Which of the following case does not exist in complexity theory? Time's up. We see our leaderboard. Wow. So first is still Kim, followed by Glenn. The answer is null case.
Next, question number 12. In linked lists, there are no null links. In single linked list, linear doubly linked list, circular linked list, none of the above. And the correct answer is circular linked list.
All right, for our 14th question. So if Y, 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 X, 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 and Z, Z, Z are the elements of lexically ordered binary tree, then in pre-ordered traversal, which node will be traversed first? So is it the first choice, X, 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 Y, 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 Z, 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 or cannot be determined? Let's see who's leading. Wow, so Kim is still leading, followed by Glenn. The answer is XXX.
Question number 14. The result of evaluating prefix expressions B plus minus DACD, where A equals 3, B equals 6, C equals 1, and D equals 5 is it 0, 5, 10, or 15?
Wow, so you guys have to solve this one. Okay, so we have the answer is 10. Moving on to our question, the 15th question, and we are halfway there. In a balanced binary tree, the height of two subtrees of every node cannot differ by more than, is it 2, is it 1, is it 3, or is it 0? Which cannot differ by more than blank. And our leaderboard shows that our top 1, 2, and 3 are still the same. So the answer is 1. Next up, and for me,
Number 16. The post-order traversal of a binary tree is DEBFCA. Find out the pre-order traversal. Is it ABFCDE, ADBFEC, ABDECF, or ABDCEF? And the crew. Hmm. Will the leaderboard change this time?
nope, still the same.
And the
Wow,
correct
these
answer
three are
was
good.
ABDECF. Next question.
All right, so for the next question, this is the 17th question. And which of the following sorting algorithm is of divide and conquer type? Is it bubble sort, insertion sort, quick sort, or all of the above? A lot of questions about algorithms here, no, and for me.
Yep. You usually
Okay.
learn those around your first year
First
in
year.
Wow, a lot of shifting in top 4 and below.
Yep, our top three is still the same. The answer is quick sort. Now, moving on to our next question. Your
So number 8.
18th question. Yes. So, an
Question.
algorithm that calls... Ay, is it ako na ba or ikaw na, Anthony? Sorry.
An algorithm that calls itself directly or indirectly is known as a sub-algorithm, recursion, Polish notation, or traversal algorithm.
Close fight there. The
The
answer
correct
is...
answer was recursion.
Okay, so moving on to our next question. Question number 19. The in-order traversal of tree will yield a sorting listed of elements of tree in binary trees, binary search trees, heaps, or none of the above. Advantages if you are currently in your first year right now. Let's see our leaderboard. Wow, it's still the same. The answer is binary search trees. All right, and for me,
Okay, question number 20. Two-thirds the way there. A connected graph T without any cycles is called a tree graph, tree, a tree, or is it all of the above? And the answer was all of the above.
okay, next question. In a graph, if E is equal to U, or how do you pronounce it? B, then U and V are called endpoints of E, adjacent nodes, neighbors, or all of the above. So what do you call the U and the V in this graph? Time's up, and the leaderboard shows that it's the same top four. The answer is all of the above.
Next question, number 22. If every node U in graph G is adjacent to every other node V in the same graph G, then the graph is said to be isolated, complete, finite, or strongly connected. Seeing the leaderboard, yeah, we still see some shifting in top three and below, and the correct answer was complete.
All right. So next up, in a graph, if E is equal to U, V means U is adjacent to V, but V is not adjacent to U. Wow, mahaba ang options. But you guys can read it and then choose your answers. All right, time's up. You have to be very quick on this one because it's just 20 seconds. Oh, we have a new top two. So Ray, Gabriel. And the answer is both B and C. Close fight there for our top 2 and 3 and 4.
The 24th question. Breath first search, and yeah, the choices are also pretty long. I'll just leave it to you guys to read those out.
Yep, just read them. Again, we have cash prizes here for our top 10.
Leaderboard with Kim still having a healthy lead over top two. And the correct answer was letter B.
Okay, moving on to our next question. I think this is the last, 5 questions na lang. Which method of traversal does not use stack to hold nodes that are waiting to be processed? So depth first, D search, breadth first, or backtracking. So which method of traversal? So let's see who's leading, or did it change? It's the same, and we have, wow, wala yun na ni Kim Paulo Soriano. The answer is breadth first.
The next question, 26. Sorting is not possible by using which of the following methods? Insertion, selection, deletion, or exchange? And the correct answer was deletion.
All right, for our next question, I think last three na lang. So the optimal solution to a problem is a combination of optimal solutions to its subproblem. This is known as principle of duality, principle of feasibility, principle of optimality, or principle of dynamicity. What is the answer? Time's up. Let's see who is leading. So we still have Kim at 23,000 points, and it's the same top four. The answer is optimality.
Question number 28. Identify the correct problem for multi-stage graph from the list given below. Is it resource allocation problem, traveling salesperson problem, producer consumer problem, or the barber's problem? So which is a multi-stage graph? Let's see the leaderboard. Okay, the leaderboard's stabilizing this time. The correct answer was resource allocation problem.
All right, second to the last question. Which of the following is a set of data values and associated operations that are specified accurately, independent of any particular implementation? Is it stack, tree, abstract data type, or graph? What is the answer? Time's up. And our leaderboard shows a very stable top 1 to 4. And the answer is abstract data type.
And for the last question, which may or may not matter to some of you, which is the logical or mathematical model of a particular organization of a data? Structures, variable, data structures, or function? A
Tricky.
logical or mathematical model of a particular organization of data. Oh, Francis, climbing up for the last question. And the correct answer was data structures.
And let's see, that is our last question. So you now have a preview of who's top 1 to, I think, 4 ba yun yung nakita? To 5. And then
Yep.
let's see. Who are the folks in our leaderboard? So again, we have top 1 will receive, ilan nga yun? How much nga yun, Anferny?
3 1,000 pesos.
Ayan. So, wait lang.
Yeah, it's still
Oops.
loading.
Ala, na-disconnect daw ako. Ayun. Kim. Ayun. So, Kim is still the first one. There you go. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Ayan. And for Nick, can we run through our top 10?
Okay, let's start from the bottom to the top. At top 10, Rakul Jose. Top 9, Christopher Urmeneta. Top 8, Arvin Tan. Top 7, Brian James Ilaga. Number 6, Jerome Christian and
Lumakad.
what?
Lumakad.
Lumakad. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Top 5, Glenn Mark Abalos. Top 4, Francis Casas. Dun, 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 dun. Second runner-up, Ray Gabriel, Samonte. Second, Mark San Pedro, and our champion for today's StackLeague Quest Series, Kim Paulo Soriano. Congratulations to all the winners. And once again, the StackLeague team will contact you for your prizes.
All right, so I think that's it. Again, congratulations, everyone. And we'll just keep the screen here. We will be announcing and we'll be reaching out to you, especially our winners. Again, for the first place, you will be getting, Kim will be getting 3,000 pesos. Mark San Pedro will be getting 2,000 pesos. Ray Gabriel Samonte will be getting 1,500. Tama ba yun? Oo nga. Tama, 1,500 pesos. And the rest from top 4 to top 10, you will be receiving 500 pesos. Again, congratulations. And everyone, have a good evening. And again, watch out for the next upcoming events. We will be having an AWS session this coming July 28th. That's it. Thank you for joining, and I hope that you enjoyed as much as we enjoyed hosting for you. That's it. Thank you so much again, everyone, and good evening. Thanks, Anthony.
You're welcome. And thank you as well, Miss Haifa.